Unpack all of my IVF meds with me so I can freeze my eggs in 2 weeks because yes, I'm 37 years old, ain't no man in sight, and I've got to put these babies on ice. I am super excited because I have been looking forward to this for like 6 months. I'm definitely nervous. It's a lot of emotions. I do feel like with every little step of the process, I'm getting back time, which is obviously so valuable to me. I don't feel like I'm racing against a clock anymore, and I am just so excited. Let's see all these meds. First of all, when I went to the pharmacy to pick them all up, they literally gave everything to me in these 2 bags, which is wild. So we're gonna open it all up. I mean, I guess this makes sense. Also excessive. All the needles. More needles. Have Lioprolide, Menopur, Ganirelix. I obviously don't know what any of this stuff means. More of the Menopur. More Menopur.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
That's right, you don't have to adjust your volumes or anything like that. You heard it from this queen yourselves. She actually claims that freezing her eggs at 36 is getting time back. And she doesn't feel like she's racing against the clock anymore. Sister, you're not racing against the clock because the clock has been up for a while. Maybe you didn't know this, but by the time you turn 30, you only have about 12% of your eggs left. That's it. And from there on out, you're just going lower and lower down the count. And you're 6 years past that. By the time you hit 43, 90% of the eggs that you have left over already have factory defaults in them. And guess what? You don't get them refurbished. Isn't it amazing how when you were young and you were indoctrinated into the womanism mindset, they didn't prepare you for all this crap? They didn't tell you, hey, yeah, you know what? When you choose that career, down the road, you're going to have to get 2 bags full of all this kind of crap when you're well past the wall smashing to try to save those last couple eggs for someday that Prince Charming that you're going to deserve because your career is going to get it to you so you can start a family well into your 40s. How's that working? Sweetheart, this girl is going to tell you, you might as well should have saved yourself the money and bought 2 bags of the same size, one full of cat food and the other one full of wine bottles. Every study says that if you're going to freeze your eggs, you got to freeze a bunch of them, and they all have to be from when you were in your 20s. The eggs that you're freezing now are past the expiration date. I mean, all I got to say is that kid omelet you're going to make with these eggs, if you make anything with these eggs, it's going to have its fair share of pieces of shell still in it. But let's see the rest of what she's unpacking.